Hi, good morning, folks. Welcome to the Early Bird. We're going to take a look at all of yesterday's scores, updates, and where all these series are at. Coming up. Well, once again yesterday, we are getting, maybe I would say, treated to a playoffs with a lot of goals. I mean, this is out of the ordinary, guys. This is similar to regular season when it comes to how many goals are being scored in this series. It's just really weird. 2 games had 8 goals, and another low-scoring one out west. But it's just really it's bizarre. It's really bizarre. I don't know if this will be the pattern all playoffs. We'll have to see. We'll just see how this unfolds as the playoffs continue. All right, let's look at the scores, and then we'll get into them. Here we go. And then there were 3, folks. Then there were 3. Yeah, no more 4. No more 4 games on certain days. There'll be 3. Certain days will be 4. You know, we'll be losing teams. Teams will be dropping. Okay, so the Rangers in Pittsburgh. The Rangers prevail and stay alive. And it looked at one point like Pittsburgh might just win this game, but the Rangers stay alive and force a Game 6 back in Pittsburgh. And Florida and the Capitals, Florida stages a dramatic comeback in that game. And now they got the nod in the series heading back to Washington. Caps are facing elimination on home ice in Game 6. And out west, Calgary prevails on home ice and holds serve, and Dallas will see if they can do the same thing or the season will be over. Next game in Dallas for the Stars. So we'll just get into it and talk about it a bit. Okay, here we go. We'll start with Pittsburgh at New York. Rangers rally past Penguins in Game 5, extend series after Crosby injured. No update yet on Crosby, by the way. Not that I've heard. Okay, here's the numbers. Shots on goal, 32 for the Penguins, 34 for the Rangers. The Penguins controlled the face-off circle, 67% to 33. The power play, 0 for 3 for the Penguins, 1 for 3 for the Rangers. The hits, 24 for the Penguins, 32 for the Rangers. And the blocks were 19 for the Penguins, 12 for the Rangers. And rounding it out with the giveaways, high giveaways in this game, very fast tempo. 28 giveaways for the Penguins, 34 for the Rangers. Shots. First period, 11-10, edge to the Rangers. Then the Rangers outshoot them 12-7 in the second. And the Penguins outshoot them in the third period, 15-11. For a very close game, 32 for the Penguins again and 34 for the Rangers. So as this series unfolds, you know, the story of this series is really, for me, it's been speed. It hasn't been so much goaltending, not really. As crazy as the goaltending has been in this series, it seems like teams get momentum spurts of speed in this series is what I find. But this has been a high-end series. It's been fun to watch. It has been because nobody's safe. Like Pittsburgh are not safe going back home to wrap this up. This young Rangers team is unpredictable. There's no way to know. So they were basically knocking on the door of elimination, and nobody answered for the Rangers because the Rangers in this game were down 2-0. Then they rally, take a 3-2 lead. The Penguins tied up 3-3. And then here we go in the third. And I'm looking at the box score here. Yeah, the Rangers score early 4-3 and then empty net goal. And that's it. They just escape with their lives. So we will see in Game 6. It's gonna be a good one back in Pittsburgh. You know the place is going to be rocking in Pittsburgh to put the Rangers down. You know it. Okay, let's get back to East game number 2. Let me get it up here. Okay, the Capitals at Florida. Let's see what happened. Here we go. Verhaeghe, well, he's in the headlines again. Verhaeghe, Panthers rally past Capitals in Game 5, take series lead. And the numbers. Capitals had 33 shots, Panthers had 38. Very even on the faceoffs again, 48% for the Capitals, 52 for the Panthers. The Caps get 1 for 3 in the power play, the Panthers 0 for 3. High hitting affair again, 48 hits for the Capitals, 35 for the Panthers. 12 blocks for the Capitals, 10 for the Panthers. 11 giveaways for the Capitals, 14 for the Panthers. First period, shots on goal, 15-10 Florida. Second period, 15-10 Florida again. And third period, 13-8 for the Capitals, who looked like they were going to make a push, but I guess, this is another great series. Anyway, final shots, 33-38 in that one. It was something, this game, though. You would think the Capitals were going to push, and it felt like they're going to in the third, but they just, I don't know. I think Florida's in their heads now. The Capitals, folks, had a 3-0 lead in this game and were in the driver's seat. And then, they go into the third. Let me get you the exact number here. Yeah, Verhaeghe, of course, was a thorn in their side all game. He had 5 points in this game, guys. They come back, they rally in the third. Of course, Sam gets the tying goal again. Then it goes into the third, and Washington is pushing. They are pushing. But I don't know. I don't want to say it's the great goaltending of Florida, because they really haven't had it. But this Florida team, as we all know, all year have come back all year in games. All year. They've done it all year, so it's no shock. But to see them continue doing this pattern in the playoffs, I didn't expect them to be in a series like this having so much trouble either, though, with Washington. So Florida does have the momentum now. We'll see how that pans out. Let's get out west. Here we go. Whoa, hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Flames rally in third, take series lead in Game 5 win against Stars. Low scoring, this one, again. And the shots. The Stars only had 21 shots in this game. The Flames had 32. Look at the faceoffs, 57% to 43. No power play luck for either of them. 0 for 3 Stars, 0 for 2 Flames. The hits, 27 for the Stars, 20 for the Flames. It's a low-hitting series so far. The blocks, 14 for the Stars, 4 for the Flames. And giveaways, 7 for the Stars, 15 for the Flames there. And the shots. First period, 7-7. Second period, 9-9, right? So it looks like right here that this has overtime written all over it at this point. But then Calgary come out in the third period and start to steamroll them, 16-5 in shots. And what happens in this game is just, I think home ice kicks in, folks. I really believe that's what happened in this game. So Calgary tie it. They finally tie this game. It looks like overtime. It does. But the momentum after the goal continues. And really, that's what I seen in this game. Then they scored at 6:49. Then they scored at 10:38. And then the empty net goal. So, look, if you're Dallas, you got to still feel pretty good about your chances, because they've been a lot more competitive, I thought, in this series than expected. There was things I just didn't expect Dallas to be so competitive in this series. So going home, you got to figure we could see a Game 7 in this series. We could. Okay, let me put that down. I'll talk about it a bit, and then we will wrap it up, guys. I got to get out of here. I got a day ahead. So, in a nutshell, now the Rangers and Penguins, that is going to be fun to see unfold in Pittsburgh. We know that's going to be a hard-hitting game. That will be a hard-hitting game. That one, I guarantee you, will be hard-hitting. That is going to be a brutally tough playoff game. There's going to be Offensive, that's going to be the game to watch in a few days from now. So I will definitely be glued to that. That I would expect overtime. I'm going to go with overtime in that one. And we'll see if the Rangers give their fans a heart attack there, if that happens, right? Then we got Capitals and going back home, facing elimination. I think the Caps, if you look at these two games, they deserved a better fate than to lose both of them. So I would flip the favor in Washington. I think Washington's going to force a Game 7. I just do. I never would have believed that before the series, but right now, yeah, I can see the Capitals, that veteran leadership. It's not often the Capitals, I'm sure that dressing room has blown a 3-0 game in the playoffs the way they did yesterday and kind of just let it happen at the end. So we'll see. We'll see there because this playoffs is going to be unpredictable. I'm sure somebody's going to go Game 7 in overtime, so I'm trying to figure out who still. And Dallas just haven't taken it up a notch physically in this series. They just haven't. And if they're going to do that, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they will. They might do a bit more. I mean, they did out-hit them there, but it's like, what were the hits again? What was it 27-20? It's not enough. It's like they got to make a statement that they're meaner, and they haven't really done it yet. We'll see. It's not like Dallas played a bad game, but they played a bad third period in a game that the series was tied. And, looking at it, to see them fall apart the way they did in the third, and they didn't really, I should say, fall apart because they're not scoring enough. They're not scoring enough that they can afford a bad period. This is the problem with Dallas. So we'll see. We'll see there what goes on. So today's games, I'll be looking forward to these games. Definitely looking forward to that Toronto-Tampa game. Oof, that's going to be fun. All right, I got to get out of here, guys. That's it. I got to get out of here. And Sabres fans, I will have some Sabres videos up. I've got some outlines, so I'll get on those today. There was no way I could get them done last night. Doing this, my daughter's doing this fostering thing with a dog, so I was helping babysit the dog and everything, and that dog, when the dog came over, I had to watch it literally every minute because it's scared of everything, and it's, so a long story short anyway. All right, folks, I will see you later on. Have a great day. I'm gone. Hang in there. I'll see you tonight.